CEO Brian Armstrong wants his employees to know that they are in the cryptocurrency business, not the business of social activism. He made his views pretty clear in a blog post this week. Armstrong says Coinbase, quote, won't debate causes or political candidates internally and will not engage in things unrelated to their core mission. He points to what he calls internal strife at places like Google and Facebook that do engage in these social issues. Yesterday, Armstrong followed up with Coinbase staff in an email offering them about 4 to 6 months of severance if they decide to quit because of that new policy. As he puts it, life is too short to work at a company you aren't excited about. The package, as he says, helps create a win-win for those who leave. The Coinbase stance is now a pretty big outlier in Silicon Valley, where most tech companies have embraced these causes during protests over racial injustice. And it's sparking big debates in the tech community. Twitter and Square CEO Jack Dorsey saying the policy, quote, leaves people behind. He says it's important to at least acknowledge societal issues customers face daily. Former Twitter executive and venture capital investor Dick Costolo calling it an abdication of leadership. Others, though, including investor Paul Graham, applauding Armstrong's stance and predicting that other companies will follow suit. Back to you guys.
So under what circumstances would someone be asked to leave? Any kind of expression in the workplace of any political sort? I favor Black Lives Matter, I favor Trump, whatever.
It's up to the employees, so they can approach HR and say, hey, I'm not comfortable with these policies. I'd like to leave and get the severance. They haven't made it clear exactly what the policies will be. I'm told that there is an all-hands meeting today where they will clarify some of those policies.
Kelly, do you have a question for Kate?
I do. Kate, I'm thinking through this because, it's not clear. I mean, is the CEO the kind of figure who is trying to avoid politics and hot button issues, or is he, is he known for kind of leaning one way or the other? Is that even relevant here?
No, it's interesting. He actually tweeted about the Black Lives Matter movement in June, and that came after an employee walkout where multiple employees came out and said that they were upset with the CEO for not coming out sooner and saying something. So he has in the past come out and made political statements and supported certain groups. So this seems relatively new, and folks I've talked to say that it is likely in response to that and the walkout. So he's not a seemingly apolitical figure. But he is thinking differently, and this is a complete outlier. We'll see if Coinbase sort of sets the stage for others to do the same.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.